Hello, welcome back. I'm Andreas Chatt, your tech-curious web designer. In this video, we will create our profile page and upload our profile avatar. Let's go! So let's create now a profile page for our users. And for this, we create a new app in Django and a profile table in the database. This is because we cannot add additional parameters like avatar image or the bio to the user table Django created. We do not have access to this table, but we will connect the profile table we are creating with the user table using another special relationship, the one-to-one relationship. So let's first create this new app which deals with the user profiles. So let's shut down first our server, Ctrl C. Then we add a new app, Python manage.py start app, and we call it a_users. Enter. Now we created our new users folder here. Let's register it in our settings file. We have to add it to our installed apps here, comma, a_users, save, and let's create now a new view and a new profile page. So in users, let's go to views, and we add our profile function, def profile underscore view in parentheses request, and let's render the profile page. Return render request and template in a_users folder / profile.html. Save. Let's get the name. Let's go to our templates folder. Let's create a new folder, a_users, and then we add the file profile.html. Here we add our HTML markup and extend from the B layout. And now let's add some code in the content block. We grab the code again from GitHub, github.com/ndjut/awesome. Here we have the profile. Copy the code, paste it. Now we have to add the path in our urls.py file. The path name is profile. We have to import the function here. So we add it in here. We can copy this line. And we also include a_users.views. The name of our profile link is profile. So let's add it to our header now. So includes header.html, and here in my profile we add URL profile. Save, and let's have a look. We have to restart the server, Python manage.py run server. Refresh the page. We are logged in as admin at the moment. Let's go to my profile page. And here we have a dummy profile page. Also for this page, I would like to use a different layout, so the posts here have more space. So let's create now this new layout page. In layouts, we add the D layout. I copy the code from the B layout and paste it in here. I get rid of the max width class, also the margin left and right, but I will add some margin on top, MT12, and also some margin at the bottom. So MB 20. Save. Now in my profile.html, I change the layout to D. Save. Let's have a look. There we go. Now the posts have more space. Nice. So let's add now our own information here on this profile page. For this we have to create a new table, the profile table in our database. And on Django we have to create a new model class. So let's do that now. So let's go to the models.py file, and here we add the class profile, which inherits for the models.model class. And here now we want to connect the profile with the user. So we can do that in Django with a one-to-one field. We can write user equals models.one-to-one field. And the first parameter we have to add here is the user class. So user, we have to import this class here. So import it from contrib auth models, import the user, and we also have to add a second parameter. This is the on_delete equals models.cascade. So what this means is if the user is deleted from the database, also this profile connected to this user will be deleted. So let's add a few more properties to this class. So we have here the image property, which gives us the avatar. And we're using here an image field. And when we're dealing with image fields, we have to install an additional package. This package is called Pillow. So let's do that now. In our terminal, first shut down the server. Then we say pip install Pillow. So this plugin is needed to upload images like JPEGs, PNGs or GIFs, and it comes with some image processing capabilities such as validation, resizing or cropping. So enter. Okay, Pillow is installed now. And we just add here as well the parameters null is true and blank is true. Null equals true allows the field to have no value in the database. By default, Django does not allow the value to be null. And blank equals true makes the field optional when we fill out a form. By default, this is also required. So with those two parameters, we make the field optional. Next, we have the real name. We already have the username stored in the user table Django created. Here, users can add their real name. This is a jar field with a max length of 20. Then we have the email. This is using an email field. Now the email is already included in the user model, but we repeat it here again. So when we create our profile edit page, we only have to pull in one table from the database, this profile table, so user can change their email. In a later video, I will show you how to synchronize both email fields in the profile and the user table using signals, which are special triggers which allow different parts of the application to communicate with each other. Then we have the location. Users can add the location to the profile page and also write a bio. And we also have a created property to store when the profile page was created. Let's also add a string representation. So here we're saying represent this table in our database with the user, which shows us the username. Okay, save this file. Now we have to do the migration to the database. So Python manage.py make migrations. Python manage.py migrate. And Python manage.py run server again. We also have to register this profile model in our admin.py file. Let's go here, admin.site.register, and we add profile. We have to import this profile class. So from dot models import profile. Save. Let's go to our admin panel. Refresh. And we see our user section is created with the profiles table. Let's create now a profile. So we click add profile. Let's add a profile for user 1. We upload an image. We add a name. I just put my name. Email. So this field is normally already populated because we will create a signal which creates the profile whenever a new user signs up. But for now, let's just enter the email here again. So user1@email.com. Then location Taipei and bio web designer. Save. Our first user profile is created. Now let's populate the profile page with this data. So let's go back to our views.py. Here at the moment we just display the page without any data. So let's get this profile data now. So we add profile equals, and now we would like to get the data of the logged in user. So the logged in user actually comes with the request object. So in the backend we can get the logged in user simply by writing request.user. And then we write .profile. So with this profile property, which is created by the one-to-one relationship with the profile table, we can access the profile table. Again, a bit of Django magic right there. Okay, now we have the profile data. We just have to send it through to the template now. So comma, curly brackets, in quotes, profile. This is the name of the variable in our template. And this is our data, profile. Save. Now we can go to the profile.html file and insert the variables here. First, we have here the name. Here we can insert the real name. Profile.realName. So next here we have the username. Here again, profile. But the username is stored in the user table, so we have to access now the user table .user.username. Then we have the location, profile.location. Then we have the bio here, profile.bio. Then we're missing the profile image. It is this one here, profile.image. But with images we have to add also .url to get the whole image path. Save this file. Let's check it out. Now we logged into the admin at the moment. If we refresh here, we will get an error message because admin doesn't have a profile page. Let's sign out. Let's log out of the admin and we log in with our user1. So user1@email.com. And we logged in as user1. Let's go to the profile. And there we go. We can see it populated this page with our data. We have a new profile image, name, location, and bio. Nice. Let's also change the avatar image up there. So this is in our header.html. So it's this one here. Here we display the avatar image of the current logged in user. So we write user.profile.image.url. Save. And here we go. Nice. So let's add now the profile edit page so we can update this information here. Let's add a new view. DEF, the profile edit view. And again, let's just display the page first. So return render request in the folder a_users/ and we call it profile_edit.html. Save. Let's create this page. Add the page markup. I'm using here the C layout again. Now let's grab the code from GitHub. This profile edit here. Grab the code. And paste. Okay. Save this file. We add the path. The name of this path is profile-edit. Let's create the link now. Save this file. Let's go to our header.html. Here we have the link for edit profile. So the URL tag and the name of the path profile-edit. Save. Refresh. And if you go here and edit profile, we are now on our edit profile page. Nice. Now let's populate this page with the information we already have in our database. In the profile edit page, we have here the real name of the logged in user. So we can say user.profile.realname. We have here the username, user.username, and here we have the user profile image, user.profile.image.url. Save. Refresh. Okay, cool. Now let's create a form for this edit profile page, so we can display the information and update this page. So let's go to our forms.py. Actually, we don't have a forms.py file in this folder yet, so let's create one. Forms.py. Let's create a profile form. Like that. We inherit from the model form and we add again the class meta. It accesses the profile table and we just display all the fields. So we have to import the model class. So from .models import all. We also have to import the model form. So from Django.forms import model form. Okay, save this file now. Let's import it in our views. So here we say from.forms import everything. Okay, now we can grab this form in our function here. Form equals the profile form. And here we would like to send the data we have in the backend to the front end. So we send through the instance. So we say instance equals the profile of the logged in user. So request.user.profile. Now we attach this form to the render function here. Form: form. Save. Now let's display this form in our template. So here's the form. We can delete all those paragraphs with label and input fields because we have our own form now. So form, and display them with paragraphs, so .sp. And we also need the CSRF token, so CSRF underscore token. Okay, let's also add the HTTP referral link. Okay, and save the file. Okay, let's have a look. Refresh. So the information is here. It broke a little bit our layout here, but let's fix that. So first, let's get rid of the user selection. We go to forms. So instead of fields equals all, we can write exclude. And here we define the fields we would like to exclude. So we add an array here. And the field we would like to exclude is the user. I will also change the label. So labels equals, and the label of the real name I will just change to name. Now I'm also adding two widgets. I'm adding a file input widget. This will just display the upload button properly. And for the text area where we add the bio, I will limit it to 3 rows. So we have to import the forms. So from Django import forms. Save this file. Nice. Now it looks correctly. Now let's finish the function to save the form in the database. So here we have if request.method equals post. We can copy this form here, but we have to add additional parameters here. So first of all, we get the data from our post request. So request.post. This is the text data we get from the form, but we also have an image field there. So for the image, we have to add one more parameter. So it's the request.files. So this will get us the text, and this will get us the files which are included in the form. And for the files, we also have to add a parameter in our form. Let's go to the profile edit.html. And here, next to the post method, we have to add the enc type equals multipart/form-data. This is important to add when we send through a form with a file attached to it. Let's carry on. We say if form.is_valid form.save and return redirect to the profile page. We have to include the redirect function. Redirect. Okay. Save this file and we are done. Let's do a test. Let's go to this page again, edit profile. We add a new profile image. You can see it updated the image here straight away. This is because this profile edit file has some JavaScript at the bottom which allows that. I also can change the name here to Andy and you can see it straight away here. You can find the functionality of this behavior at the bottom of the page. This code is to update the avatar straight away, and this is to display the text as you type it in. Pretty neat. So let's go back. Let's add here Taipei City and Web Monkey. Alright, submit, and there we have it. The new data is displayed on the profile page. Nice. So as last thing for this video, I would like to install a plugin which deals with multiple images for the same profile. At the moment when we add a new profile image, it will create an additional new file in our system. So to have just one image for each profile, we can install this package called Django Cleanup. This plugin will delete old profile images so they don't take up any space anymore on our server. So let's go to the terminal. Ctrl C, and we install pip install Django-cleanup. We also have to add it to our installed apps list in the settings file. So in here we have to add this line. So Django_cleanup.apps.cleanupconfig. So save. And now we can again say Python manage.py run server. So if you go to our media folder here and under avatars, we can see here we have two files, but we have only one profile page. So now with this packet installed, if we upload again an image, it will create a new file, at the same time delete the old file we are not using anymore. So let's check it out. Let's go to edit profile. We choose a new file. Change the name. And submit. We have a new profile image now. And as we see in our folder, we still only have two image files. I will delete now manually our very first one. This one here. Delete. Now we will have just one image for each profile. So this is all for today. In the next video, we will add the author to our post, deal with missing user data when people don't provide all the info, and display the profile pages of the other users. I will see you there.